Let the battle begin. X backwards. Alright. Alright, HexaStinky kick it. Then there's a nice flip by HexaStinky. And there's a shot by X backwards. Huge flip by HexaStinky. And now HexaStinky is now inverted. Her flipper is so powerful. Nice flip by HexaStinky. Another nice flip by HexaStinky, sending X backwards flying. No, like that. Look at that. HexaStinky gets in one nice flip. Nice flip by HexaStinky. But now X backwards. Nice flip by HexaStinky. HexaStinky gets lost in 4 years against Warhawk. A nice flip by HexaStinky. But HexaStinky trying to get away from X backwards. A nice flip by HexaStinky. And there's a big flip by HexaStinky. Bouncing off of the floor. Oh my goodness. What a shot by HexaStinky. HexaStinky gets away with a flip by HexaStinky. HexaStinky trying to get away from X backwards. Miss a flip by HexaStinky. HexaStinky trying to get away with her string around here. A nice flip by HexaStinky. But now when HexaStinky trying to get away from now X backwards away here. Nice flip by HexaStinky. And then HexaStinky is now inverted. But can her flipper is flipping herself? Like this she can. HexaStinky back on her wheels. A nice flip by HexaStinky. Oh, he's gonna flip him out of the arena. There's a nice flip. Looks like X backwards is not moving. And now X backwards is back on his wheel. He's now still move. Another nice flip by HexaStinky. The mermaid wants to be X without the air. Nice flip by HexaStinky. HexaStinky trying to dig around for the stuck on his axes on my back. HexaStinky trying to get away further while here. And there is a nice flip by HexaStinky. The something pieces come off of HexaStinky flipper nose. Like his last fight against Mammoth and Lucky versus Mammoth in the weapon, the flipper nose with last fight in 2021. And even Robot Hydra versus Robot 2 in a round of 32. A nice flip by HexaStinky. Now we were stringing with Pring. Can they win another small flip by HexaStinky. A great flip by HexaStinky, sending X backwards flying through the air. Oh, looks like X backwards is still going on underneath. Yeah, there's a nice flip by HexaStinky again. And now HexaStinky get one last flip. That puzzle. But no one X backwards stuck underneath. Oh, like that. X backwards underneath. Another flipper nose come off of HexaStinky. But can flip him out of the arena? Can you think he is? But no X backwards without that flame. Nice flip by HexaStinky. Boom! Bang in the little tire. Come over to see those screws. Nice flip by HexaStinky. Now HexaStinky can go flip out here. Then there makes the flip, and there goes the pieces come off of HexaStinky's flipper. That flipper, he's still kind. Nice shot by Hex backwards. But now when X backwards, it's still going on underneath. A nice shot. Oh, and they stuck. It's stuck. We might be stuck on the minute to go, so the kill sauce of damage because X backwards is stuck. It might be stuck. This might be the end from X backwards. But it looks like it's caught really on the rails, but it's not what it ain't. We just saw with Hydra versus Rotator. Flip is stuck on those tires. And now there's a countdown from X backwards. Oh, looks like X backwards is still moving and getting out underneath. But that's not gonna work from X backwards. HexaStinky slowly and steady. The now X backwards is not gonna move right now. But this one will do it. And HexaStinky gave her first win.